Here's one of the easiest ways to build wealth in the UK. It's a stocks and shares ISA, and in this video I'm going to be giving a quick intro into what it is and how it can be useful to you to build wealth. Hi, my name is Suraj and I've been using stocks and shares ISAs to grow my wealth over a number of years, and I'm here to help you do the same. So I want to help spread the word, and basically this is the information I wish I was told 5 years ago. This video will be a general overview of the stocks and shares ISA, as this topic can get complicated very easily. I'll be posting more videos with more detail in the future, so be sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out. A stocks and shares ISA is simply a tax efficient investment account. You put money into it, and whatever money you earn through it is exempt of tax, such as income tax and capital gains tax. This is accessible to anyone who's a UK resident and is at least 18 years old. It's ridiculous how easy it is to open up an ISA account and start building wealth today. There's lots of platforms out there, such as Trading 212, Vanguard, Invest Engine, and Moneybox. An ISA stands for Individual Savings Account, and a stocks and shares ISA allows you to invest in bonds, shares, and other funds. It's important to know that your investments can go up as well as down, so you may not actually get back what you put in. Investing in an ISA should be seen as a medium to long-term commitment. So we're talking around 5 years plus. And that is in order to allow you to ride the waves of the market, to allow your money to grow. So before you start investing, it's important to invest some time into learning and researching about this sort of stuff as well, and basically understanding the risks involved with investing in the stock markets and bond markets. The maximum you can invest in a given tax year is £20,000. So that runs from the 6th of April to the 5th of April the following year. And that's the current limit that's been set for 2023 and beyond for now. But of course, the government could change these maximum allowances at any time in the future, so it's always best to look online as well. The main reason you want to invest your money is because if you keep your money as cash, let's say in a bank account, then the value of your cash is actually depreciating over time, and that is due to inflation. So what I mean by this is the amount of money you have in your bank account stays the same if you're not spending it, but the cost of all the goods outside of what you spend your money on is constantly increasing. And as we all can see in the UK right now, we're going through a cost of living crisis. Inflation is very high right now, and the cost of goods and the cost of living is at an all-time high. And because of this, we need to put our money into assets that also appreciate in value, so we can just at least keep up with it. And of course, the ultimate goal with investing is to build your wealth, so you're actually better off than if you just left your money as cash in a bank account. In order to invest your money in a stocks and shares ISA, you can be putting it in an index fund where you're actually investing in lots of companies. So it's all about managing risk and spreading your risk. And it's much better to put your money in, let's say, like 500 companies or 1,000 companies than it is to just put it in one company. Because if you're putting all your eggs in one basket, i.e. putting it in one company, then if that company fails, and that is of course a possibility with any company, then all your money could potentially be worth nothing. So that's why you want to spread your bets, spread your eggs basically into multiple baskets and multiple companies, so then you're able to manage your risk. Returns may not be as good as picking stocks, but it's definitely the safer and much easier, and actually usually a lot of the time, you know, mentally it's a lot safer to put your money into index funds, so then it's not as risky. But index funds is usually the way to go when you're putting your money into stocks and shares ISAs. And I'll be posting more videos about what sort of index funds to invest in. What is amazing is a lot of the platforms actually allow you to start investing with a small amount of money. So I think Trading 212, you can start with literally £1. And like, if you're watching this video, you most likely do have £1 sitting in your bank account. So I would 100% encourage everyone to, at least if you haven't got a stocks and shares ISA, utilize it, because that £20,000 a year annual allowance actually gets wiped after every tax year. So you can't start carrying these allowances over. So you've got to maximize these tools that the government have given us. Here's a quick graph I made where if you were, let's say, putting that maximum £20,000 a year into stocks and shares ISA, and you had an average of an 8% return a year. Now, of course, as with all the markets, they vary year on year, but let's say as an average, and I feel like this is 8% is definitely achievable, looking at past index funds performance, such as the S&P 500. You can see that in the early years, actually there isn't much difference, but it's after the 10, 15, 20-year mark is when you actually start seeing the major benefits through investing, because at the end of the day, if you're constantly getting returns year on year, then these returns will accumulate and they'll compound, and it basically becomes a snowball effect. But the trick is just start getting used to the idea of investing, and basically you want to be putting money in that you're not afraid to lose. Time for my disclaimer. This is not financial advice, but purely for educational and entertainment purposes. I hope that this video has inspired you to start and continue investing in order for you to live the life that you want. See you in the next video.